feel like I want it to be very clear that I have not joined this group intentionally. My life was hijacked by them, and they are attempting to force Stockholm syndrome upon me. They've been trying to do that since the first week or so. What had happened, I was a gamer and a reactor. I was homeless for a couple of years. I was living in a truck during the pandemic, and I made videos talking about what life was like to be homeless during a pandemic. Because I don't know if a lot of y'all remember before the pandemic, I was going to see my therapist and my doctor every week, and they had a shower, and I was receiving a hot shower once a week. And that hot shower was really keeping me going while I was homeless. And then when the pandemic started, they cut off shower services, and they said, well, this is only going to be for a week. This virus, it's not going to last long. And I told them then, this is not going to be over in a week. You're cutting off shower services for the people who most need to be clean while there's a sickness going around. And they kept saying, well, it's for everybody's safety. How is keeping homeless people dirty safer during a pandemic for anybody? It's absolutely, and I broke down, and I made a video where I was crying and just in complete panic because my weekly showers were now gone, and I was a homeless person living in a truck who, one of my main needs has just been taken away. And it upset me greatly. It upset me personally because it was affecting me personally. It also upset me for all of the other homeless people out there that were dealing with that exact same thing that time. And it made me afraid because there was a sickness going around that I now could not clean myself for, while everybody else was focused on wash your hands all the time. Every time you move, you got to wash your hands and then put on the sanitation and just cover your body with this alcoholic stuff and stay clean 24/7. And here I was only capable of fully cleaning once a week, and that's gone. That upset me bad. And the video I made upset a lot of people. And that video spread. I think the Dodo shared it, and a couple of other, I think BuzzFeed might have even shared it. And I received help at that point. There were some people who did understand the situation, and they sent me some money in my PayPal. They made videos talking about it. There was help. Flash forward a little bit. Just after I got my Section 8, this other group started sharing videos of mine. But they weren't sharing my videos to raise awareness of homelessness. They were sharing my videos to mock homelessness. They were mocking that I lived in a truck, that I used a bowl as a bathroom. All of the things that I was showing people to show them what it is like to be homeless was now being used to humiliate me for being homeless. And that goes as far as they still humiliate me for being poor. Just last year when I had to go to the soup kitchen, they used that as a humiliation tactic. And after they first started, they told me that it would get easier if I would just join them. If I would just be a part of their group and make fun of people with them, they would go easier on me. And I essentially said, no, fuck yourself. This is not my group. You are not my people. You are cruel and mean, and I don't want to have anything to do with you. And it has escalated and escalated because I won't cross over and join them. In the beginning, they begged me to just join their group, just be like them, and everything would get better. All I had to do was make fun of other people who were suffering. How can I? And I can't. I can't. It's not me. Now I'm receiving emails saying that I never should have joined this group, that it's my own fault, that everybody knows that once you join this group, there's no leaving it. I should have known when I joined it that I would never be allowed to leave. I never joined this group. Ever. I have actively fought against becoming one of them. I have actively fought against their intentional Stockholm syndrome. I have actively fought to stay separate from these people. They are not my friends. They're not my companions. They're not my associates. I don't speak to them outside of this. We're not emailing correspondence. I'm not on their Discord or their Twitter or their Instagram or even their Facebook. I don't even watch their videos because even the ones they make about other people upset me to the point that I cannot watch that type of entertainment. Making fun of the poor and the sick is not entertainment to me. My family is a part of this group, and I still will fight with my last breath to maintain that I am not and will never be a member of this group. This drama community run by Adonis Paul and Original Owl and Hatman and Daywave Radio, they literally kill people. They're trying to kill me. And saying, well, just join us and you'll get to live. That's not an option for me. I'm not going to spend my life tearing down other people who are suffering just so people will stop hurting me while I'm suffering. And it's insanely hard to move past a time of great suffering when people are piling more upon you daily. That's what I have to fight to do now. And a lot of times I have no fight to do that. If I had money, I could sue. One day I will have the money to sue. Until then, I can do nothing but continue fighting every single day to distance myself from these people and try to get to a day where things are better for me. The fact that my own family is a big part of this abuse tells me that I will probably never escape. Because you can't escape an abusive family. I've said that before. An abusive family will follow you until they have taken you down. My aunt's proven it. She went as far as attacking her own nephew just to hurt me. And the abuser they'll go to any length to continue heaping pain upon their victim. There's nothing I can do but try to survive it. But one thing I can be very sure and very clear of is that I will never join them. They are not my people, and they never will be.